A day after Hezbollah's drone attack on an Israeli base killed 4 soldiers and wounded dozens of others, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to hit the Iran-backed group without mercy. He said Israel will continue to mercilessly strike Hezbollah in all parts of Lebanon, including Beirut. Netanyahu made this statement after his visit to the military base hit by the militant group near Binyamina in northern Israel.
I want to clarify, we will continue to mercilessly strike Hezbollah in all parts of Lebanon, including Beirut. All this according to operational considerations. We have proven it recently and we will continue to prove it in the days to come.
The Israeli Defense Forces says it is investigating how the drone evaded its sophisticated air defense systems and hit the Golani Brigade training facility south of Haifa. Israel Army released footage of what it said the military operations of the Golani Brigade in southern Lebanon. Meanwhile, Israeli soldier Amitai Allen, who was killed with 3 others in the drone attack, was buried in northern Israel's Agamon Hula on Monday, with mourners crying over his coffin wrapped in an Israeli flag. Prior to Netanyahu's comments on Hezbollah, new air raids against targets in Lebanon, including one in a northern Christian majority town of Aitu, killed at least 21 people on Monday. According to Aitu mayor, the house hit in the Israeli strike had been rented for displaced families. The IDF says it has struck some 230 targets in Lebanon and Gaza over the past 24 hours, out of which over 200 Hezbollah targets, including rocket launchers and anti-tank positions, were attacked in Lebanon. Meanwhile, in Iraq, a funeral was held for Iranian Revolutionary Guard Deputy Commander Brigadier General Abbas Nilfurashan, who was killed in the Israeli strikes along with Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah on September 27th. The head of IRGC Foreign Operations Arm, the Quds Force, Ismail Khani, attended a funeral for slain General Nilfurashan in Tehran. And for the latest, our correspondent Jody Cohen has sent us this report from Ranana.
The Israeli Defense Forces said that they found an 800-meter underground Hezbollah tunnel complex under a village in South Lebanon, close to the Israeli border. The IDF found arms, motorbikes, beds and a kitchen in the tunnels and said it was a base from which Hezbollah planned to carry out a massacre in Israel, even worse than Hamas's 7th of October attack. Now, the tunnel was found near UN peacekeeping force positions, leading many commentators to question their effectiveness in preventing Hezbollah from being near the Israeli border. Meanwhile, UNIFIL, that's the UN forces in Lebanon, have said that they will stay in position. That's after Israel called on them to temporarily move out of harm's way. Prime Minister Netanyahu said that Hezbollah is using the UN forces as cover. He suggested that by refusing to evacuate, UNIFIL are endangering their own and Israeli soldiers' lives. This is Jody Cohen for WION World as One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.